Hi friends, I'm Baby Brown Angel. Tonight is January 21st, 2025, and we have the third or last quarter of the moon in Scorpio, and this is going to be the first Scorpio of 3 nights. The last quarter of the moon is about breaking bad habits or breaking curses, right? So Scorpio is the eighth house, the house of emotional bonds and sexual intimacy. I was watching this video on TikTok way earlier in this rising today, and it just resonated with me so well. It made me get a whole bunch of downloads. So the video I saw was of a woman talking about how men suffer from a depression when they aren't feeling very included in their baby's stuff, like the baby shower. And that makes a lot of sense to me. It didn't take just the mom. Yes, I understand that the mother carried the child, right? But it is their child. And so, yeah, like maybe the mom gets more accommodations, right? But the father should still be what is this word that I'm looking for? Acknowledged, right? There has been a lot about masculine energy in particular. So this is sun energy. Maybe the days are more influential than the nights right now. I don't know. I don't know why, but that just felt right to say. But I'm going to talk about everyone in this, right? Because, emotional bonds have to do with just relationships with people, it's giving partnership. Honestly, I'm just seeing breaking bad habits that have to do with not including people, right? Because there was that, and then here's the other downloads that I got, right? So, how people actually don't want you to overlap their accomplishments, their important days. Say if it's someone's birthday, you don't propose to someone on said birthday, or if they're getting their GED and they just graduated college or something. I don't know, that might be a thing for somebody, but people actually don't want their want everything to feel condensed all the time. It feels like you're just trying to make things more easy for you, I would say. Like when people have Christmas really close to their birthday, and then it just feels like, oh wow, everyone gets more presents than I do because people will just wrap mines all in one, or on Valentine's Day, if like your birthday is close to Valentine's Day, then it's just like, I'm actually going to flip it and reverse it a little bit, right? Because we're still talking about these emotional bonds and that Scorpio energy, and it's like people wanting something for themselves. Scorpio are very to themselves sort of energy, right? But this also makes me think of that mom that was running a marathon, and the dad was just being so absolutely rude and like, I don't know. And he let them babies run to that woman, and she didn't even get past the finish line. Like, the babies could have got hurt. Like, where was the safety? Where was the thinking in any of that? And so instead of it being her moment to shine, she had to be a whole mom. And still, she actually let herself have that moment, which was so beautiful. It felt so refreshing to see as another she, they, But we are going to go back to this masculine energy, right? So, I don't know, it just feels like this is why men have such a... Ow! Oh my gosh, I just broke my nails. 414 on the time. What I was saying before was giving men more space to be vulnerable, okay, to let their guard down, and instead of pushing them away from shared resources, right, shared moments, intimacy, because intimacy is so much more than smexual, just, smex. Okay, it's just having them included. That is what intimacy is. It's maybe for a good bit of you, your, what is it called? Love language is quality time. I had to file my nails down, and that was just, I'm not Actually, anyways, so back to the masculine energy, right? This is giving men gifts on Valentine's Day too. Valentine's Day isn't just to get the feminine something, it's to get the masculine stuff too. It's about relationships. It's about the both of you coming together. The whole heart is together. No broken hearts, right? We don't want broken heart. February is coming up. Get your man a nice little basket or something, you know? I needed to hear that too. But we all know there's Valentine's Day. There's like National Girlfriend Day. There's Mother's Day. There's Father's Day. And that Father's Day is actually what I wanted to get on next. Because, you know, it feels like maybe some people don't do as much for masculines, for fathers, than they do for the moms. And that's, again, them feeling more left out. That's less intimacy, less bonding. And yeah, my phone is dying. I hope this message served you well. If it did, please show some love, okay? I hope you guys have a great night, because that's what it is for me. It's nighty-night time. I love you guys. Bye. Hey friends, I'm Baby Brown Angel, and today is January 22nd. Today and tomorrow, we are going to have a waning crescent in Scorpio. Waning crescent stand for balance, success, wisdom, atonement. And a Scorpio is the 8th house, the house of emotional bonds and sexual intimacy. I'm still kind of feeling a lot of that masculine energy, so it's kind of like yesterday during the last quarter in Scorpio, we were talking about how, you know, we need to break these curses of not giving men spaces to be themselves, to be vulnerable, to feel included. And today, with that waning crescent in balance and success, maybe some of you actually heeded my warning, and you guys will be implementing that. This looks like giving as much effort as you do in some of the feminines' birthdays or Valentine's, this, and that, and the third. Now is the year or the time to go all out on the men. Actually make them feel included, make them feel wanted, right? Because, you know, they don't be feeling that way, you know? After Bryn, my boyfriend, watched my TikTok for yesterday, he had me listen to Be a Man by Dax and Darius Rucker. That was actually a really good song, and I think that you guys should give it a listen as well. And, you know, if you don't have masculines or men in your life that you feel like you could do this for, then that's okay. This message isn't for you. We take what resonates, leave the rest. I just feel like if a masculine is depressed around you at this moment and you actually care for them and they haven't hurt you in any type of way, you know, you can choose them instead of the bear, right? Show the men in your life that you feel like you can be safe around. Show them what it feels to be included, because I feel like I'm just getting that, you know, they're not feeling very included, and they don't want to scream, it's not all men, because they don't want to seem like one of those guys, but they really, like, it's hard out them for right now. Like, I wrote down a list of angel numbers that I felt was needed for this reading, so I have 1111, 33, 333, 55, 1131, and 1151. You know, I'm just hearing that men are so much more than providers, right? Like, and I feel like they're kind of just tired of being seen in this very stoic, responsible mindset. And then then it's like kind of like double-edged, like double standard, right? Where it's like boys will be boys, but also it's like people don't actually know what they want out of men, or like society keeps putting them into this Mars energy where it's just aggressive, where it's just go-getter motivation, and men don't realize, or masculine, you know, don't realize that society is also putting them into that situation. It's not just their family, you know, like when you really step out of yourself and look at everyone as like a karmic mirror, right? We kind of see that all masculines are kind of going through this. And then I was also hearing I Love You But I Hate You by Tyler the Creator. And that was because, like, yeah, they love us, right? Also because of objectivity and all that, but we're not talking about the feminine, right? This is like, they are jealous that they don't get to express themselves as much, that they don't get to do this, that they don't get to do that. So I don't know who I'm talking to, if I'm talking to the masculine or if I'm talking to whoever needs to hear this for their masculines, but you have to give them space to be themselves. Do not have them feel confined, okay? You know, like anyone being put in a corner or caged never ends well. Never. Another reason why we gotta break down these societal norms, right? Also, don't just wait until your man's birthday or your masculine's birthday, your father, whoever, your stud, right? Don't just wait for their birthday to do something for them. Pebble them. I love getting pebbles from Bryn. We pebble each other throughout the year. We don't wait for Valentine's Day or our birthdays. Like, we just give each other a little shit here and there. And it just shows, like, it just shows that you are putting so much more effort, more thought into things, right? These masculines out here just want to feel more cared for, and not in a way where, you know, like those toxic masculines, right, that you hear about, where it's kind of like, they want to be treated like the child, this and that and the third. Like, it would be nice if someone babied them, honestly, but like, why not baby each other, you know, sort of way? Like, I baby Bryn babies me. It's a very give and take, and that's the thing. Men feel like they have to constantly provide. Give, and where is the take, you know? Where's the balance? Oh yeah, but what I was saying before, if they're not in that Mars societal energy, and they're in their Capricorn, more like Saturn energy, right? Responsibilities are still there. Like, it's still, they can be dependable, they're independent. And yet Saturn still has limitations, has boundaries, fears, and it's like restrictions, right? So it's like either way, men feel like they're in between a rock and a hard place. Walls are up, and they really just need something to, like, take all that load, take the boulders off their shoulders. Like, they need off the boulder shoulder holder. Okay, what's really different about this Mars and the Saturn energy too is, like, Mars is it's definitely that go-getter, take action, but it doesn't really talk about, like, direction, right? There's just force, there's just drive, there's just power. And with that Saturn energy, there's more self-discipline. That's what Saturn stands for, is self-discipline. And self-discipline is the highest form of love, okay? And people just don't realize that some of these men have just so much love to give, right? Some of these men aren't in their Mars energy. They're in the Saturn energy, okay? This is the collective that I'm talking about. I know, IFHY by Tyler the Creator, is a little, like, edgy, right? When I get emo and find time to write facts. But they're just feeling this way because they miss you, right? I feel like that's what I keep hearing in the song. Like, I had to actually stop it and go listen to it. I was vibing. But, you know, they just get so fucking mad when she don't write back. Like, hopefully, and I feel like I'm talking to a collective of masculines where they know what to do with their anger, right? It's like, people think that, like, if you're a good person, then maybe you don't feel those emotions. Oh, no. We feel them. We just handle them properly. We're very responsible, right? They just want love, 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 love. I fucking hate you, but I love you. But yeah, that's what I have for you guys this January 22nd, January 23rd, 2025, Waning Crescent in Scorpio. If you found this message helpful, please give me a love. And I'll see you guys in another video.